There's a famous song that says, "War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing." They've never had a miniature hobby that revolves around wargaming, because that kind of war is very good for you. And in this video, I want to talk about mental health in the hobby. Just a slight overview, nothing too much. I'd like to begin with the building and painting aspect of the hobby, because I feel this is one of the key elements of mental health within our hobby. Yes, it can be frustrating at times if you're not getting the results you want, but mostly we are taking time out of our busy days to do something we enjoy. A creative outlet has always been something that therapists and mental health advocates have always said is a great way of relieving the tension and stress of everyday life. We all have busy lives, we all have jobs, some people have children, activities that we have to do, looking after the home, and various other more serious stressful events happen throughout our lifetimes that can put pressure on our mental state. And so having an hour, 2 hours, and if you're very lucky, a lot more than that, once a week, once a day, a couple of times a week, doesn't really matter how much you get, but getting that creative outlet allows you to isolate yourself from the world, which sounds bad. You should never isolate yourself from the world, but that moment of calmness, of stillness, where you're taking a miniature, you're painting, and you are just there in the zone doing something you enjoy in a creative manner. It uses a different part of your brain to the analytical side, which is often used to problem solve these stressful elements in our lives. The painting also allows us to have a freedom of expression, because we can paint these guys however we want. Whatever style, whatever colours, it doesn't matter. You want to do the box art style, you want to do an heavy metal style, it's perfectly fine to do that. You want to paint your miniatures all bright pink and put yellow dots on them, you go for it. Whatever makes you happy, that expression of yourself in itself is a reward and does great things for your chemistry in your brain. Our hobby time as well, when we're building and painting, can also be used for other activities. Whilst we're doing that, we can listen to music, we can listen to podcasts, we can listen to books. It's all a very good way to take yourself out of the stressful environment that you're usually in and add a break to kind of reset, to focus yourself. And so I think that building and painting these little guys is one of the best things that you can actually do in order to help your mental health and to relieve stress in your everyday life. The wargaming hobby also provides in-person kind of meeting that tribal element of our psyche. You get together with a group of people who are interested in the same things that you are interested in. It's the same effect that sporting events have on people, that you are with like-minded people doing something as a community together, and that human interaction is very important. We are by design a social creature. We get joy and benefits from being around others, and if it's in a non-stressful environment, where building, you're painting, or you're playing a game with someone or many people, and you are moving your miniatures around, then that is great. It helps you bond with people, it helps you get that sense of community. You may also find that these people with your shared interest in the miniature hobby are actually great people to talk to about some of your problems and create a support network, which is very important for us. There's also a great online community as well. So through Instagram, YouTube, Discord forums, all kinds of ways of connecting with each other via the internet nowadays, we can reach many more people. So even if you are someone who doesn't have anyone physically near you who is interested in the hobby, then you can still reach out online. Places like Instagram give you the option to share your art, because at the end of the day, this is art, and it allows people to interact with you and you get to interact with them, and you get to have the experience of seeing some great artists showing off their artwork as well. So between the online and the real life meetings and community, you are able to have a great support network that takes you out of your everyday problems and gives you the human and social interaction that you need. There are many more benefits for your mental health, stress relief, and overall well-being that being in the mini wargaming hobby can have. However, I want you to drop down in the comments things that you found in the hobby that have helped you. Now I'm going to forego my usual end screen and put up instead some numbers and websites for organisations if you are struggling, because it is very important that if you are, you reach out. But overall, I think that the hobby is definitely something that can help you with your mental health. There are benefits, it's creative, you get time to yourself, but you also get time with other people to form that support network. But let me know what you think in the comments and what's helped you, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.